In this video we're going to be making HAZBIN Hotel OCs. Please consider subscribing if you aren't already. You can always change your mind later. Illyris. So when I was making this character I was in the mindset of making a tall scary character, but then they could also be a very quiet character. And I tried to put her at the side pose, but I'm not really that good at it. But I was also a bit confused because I didn't know how to make the hair. I didn't know if I wanted it straight or really curly. And I made her a cat. Not because I love cats, but because of her personality, because her backstory is a very, very manipulative one. And she also loved cats when she was alive. So starting on the line art, I kept looking back and forth at my reference picture. So yeah, but the skirt didn't really have a reference, so I'm just going over the line art now. And the corset was very hard to do, to be honest. But this character is a Maine Coon cat, and their backstory was, when she was alive, she knew all the cats in the area. When she got a boyfriend for the first time, he started trying to manipulate her and use her body and tell her to record videos and stuff like that. Horrible, horrible stuff. If that ever does happen to you, make sure you get professional help. But he would sell it to his friends or give it to his friends to get money for drugs, and when she found out, she kept it a secret, and she was secretly a sadistic, two-faced person. And she was planning a way to murder them. So she grabbed a steak knife and she followed her boyfriend when he was in the car, and she went to where they were and murdered them. And she made sure that she left some catnip on the dead bodies so cats would go around it. And that's why she was nicknamed the Cat Killer. Irene. Now this character is a bit different to the other one. So her kind of spirit animal, which is, I think that's what they kind of try and call them in hell or wherever, or in hell. But her spirit animal is, well, she's supposed to be a butterfly / moth. I don't really know what one, but it's probably going to be a moth. And she loves to read, and she's a very, very quiet, calm woman. I will most likely only do women this one, I'm sorry. I'm not good with making male characters, mainly because I don't really have a good history. But anyways, so as you can see, I've made her hair long and very straight, and I've given her the moth wings, and I wanted to try and make her look like more of a delicate character. And how I would think their backstory would go is that they would be, their job would probably be, in fact no, she would probably be a young mother, or around about a school person, a college student. And what would happen is that she would either have a kid and it would be abused or beaten by her father, or it would be kids in the playground, or her brother or something. And what she done to that person that abused them is she slit their tongues and slit their throat. And even though, so she actually thinks she has mercy to get into heaven, but then she's completely she thinks she may have a chance to get into heaven to try and redeem herself, but she doesn't like trying. She's a nice, kind woman, just, like, you have to know her, like, properly, because otherwise she's not gonna, like, interact nicely with other characters, and that's kind of how her personality is. But she's more of a lady, and she doesn't speak that much, and she usually hangs around in libraries and dark alleyways, and her eyes glow in the dark, and yeah. But she's asexual, so yee.